probably the hut that we see in the picture there. He crept up to the door and through a crack saw an old woman sitting at a plain wooden table. What was that shining in her hand? Juan wondered. He could not believe his eyes. It was a gold coin. Then he heard the woman say to herself, I must be the richest person in the world. Juan decided instantly that all the women's gold must be his. He thought that the easiest thing to do was to watch until the woman left. Juan hid in the bushes and huddled under his poncho, waiting for the right moment to enter the hut. Juan was half asleep when he heard knocking at the door and the sound of insistent voices. A few minutes later, he saw the woman, wrapped in a black cloak, leave the hut with two men at her side. Here's my chance, Juan thought. And forcing open a window, he climbed into the empty hut. He looked about eagerly for the gold. He looked under the bed. It wasn't there. He looked in the cupboard. What's a cupboard in it? Cupboard.
Like
Austin, sit up.
cabinet?
Yes, we call it a cabinet today, but often it's a cupboard where you have dishes, cups in there. It wasn't there either. Where could it be? Close to despair, Juan tore away some beams supporting the thatch roof. Finally, he gave up. There was simply no gold in the hut. All I can do, he thought, is to find the old woman and make her tell me where she's hidden it. So he set out along the path that she and her two companions had taken. It was daylight by the time Juan reached the river. The countryside had been deserted, but here, along the riverbank, were two huts. Nearby, a man and his son were hard at work, hoeing potatoes. It had been a long, long time since Juan had spoken to another human being. Because what has he been doing this whole time? Sneaking around, right. Sneaking around, stealing. Yet his desire